Hello guys, Jack back again with another video today. This is going to be a theory about Iris West as a speedster. So in the last video I talked about Dawn Allen and why she is back in the past and if it is actually her and why I think it is her. This time is a theory about why I think we see Iris as a speedster in the latest episode 12 that is going to be coming out next week. So, let me tell you about that. I'm gonna read an extract real quick, and then I'll explain why I chose this extract. So, let me read it to you. Iris West and her twin brother Jay were born to the third Flash, Wally West, and his wife, Linda Park. Although the twins were initially miscarried as a result of an attack by Zoom, Linda's pregnancy was miraculously restored during a later battle. So this is from Earth, New Earth. So I think that it's kind of a sign that there is more kind of irises that are more Flash type that have been affected by this particle accelerator explosion, and Barry Allen is no longer the Flash. So yeah, that was an extract from a wiki page that I found earlier today. It basically depicts Iris West from another Earth. Maybe the picture of Iris West as a speedster on the screen now is Iris from Earth 2. Which, yes, is a sensible theory, but that seems too simple. And if it is right, wouldn't we have heard of her in season 2? They were on Earth 2 for a long time and used a device of some array to scan for speedsters. If they did, wouldn't this device pick up her trace? If you think about it, they were able to find Zoom, who planned to stay hidden. So if Iris is using a real name to mix in with other people, surely she would have been found too. So here's where my theory comes in. I'm going to read another extract now, and I'm going to tell you why I also chose this extract. The fact, here's the extract. The fact that Cecile's pregnancy triggers metahuman powers is quite the development. Perhaps exposure to the original particle accelerator explosion altered Cecile or Joe in some way, and they passed their latent metagenes on to their offspring. The implications of this, naturally, could lead to a future generations of metahumans in the Arrow universe. Or the Arrowverse, sorry. So that was that extract from a Screen Rant wiki page that I found earlier on. So, as most of us know that Cecile has powers due to the fact she is pregnant, maybe this offspring did end up getting powers and is from the future. That may be the explanation, but I don't think so. I believe that maybe a meta or even a criminal genius found a way to give powers to people in the future to make a kind of meta army, and Iris just so happened to be caught in the crossfire and gained powers, but she came back to help Team Flash with their Barry in prison problem, or the shrinking meta, which is the new villain in the Flash, which is shrinking Cisco and Elastic Man. So yeah, but that's what we've seen so far. That's all we know about him. But I also have another theory. What if, in the future, being pregnant with Dawn Allen, like Cecile, gives her completely random powers, which sounds more likely than getting them just like Wally with Salvatore and his right-hand man. So, yeah, that's basically my theory. That's all I've got to say, but I believe it's a very valid theory. These are the three ways this could possibly go down, or they could create some crazy thing that none of us were expecting, But I do believe it's either Iris from the future that's been somehow affected in some way, or she's from the future but she's pregnant with Dawn Allen, and now she is back in time to help Team Flash and tell them how they got Barry out of prison, out of this mess in the first place, to help them get him out of there earlier. And then there is also the one she could just be from Earth 2, but I think that's too simple and just too obvious and, I don't know, a little bit boring in my opinion. But I think the most likely one is the pregnant theory, or my other theory that she got hit by a meteor. But the one with her being pregnant does make more sense, because it just didn't seem to me like there would be just some random metal that would give Iris powers without knowing that she is like reliable, like she is what's the word? Like she is loyal, that's it. He wouldn't just give her random powers without knowing she was loyal. So yeah, that's what I think, and I hope it's the pregnant one, because then we know that there is definitely going to be a Dawn Allen figure of some type. And then I know that my previous theory might have been correct in some ways, maybe. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this theory, guys. I put a lot of effort into this one. I did my research this time. Unlike last video, I just improvised, but this time I've done a whole lot of research. I've looked into a lot of comics, backstory, everything. So I'm hoping that somehow I'm right. And also, guys, I just want to thank you so much for getting my last video to 100 views. That is crazy, and it's only been out for one day. Not even that, 23 hours? That's insane. Thank you guys so much, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Yeah, and if you have any different opinions on this theory, let me know down in the comments below, and I shall have a look and see if any of them are very likely, or if you have any better theories than me. But I'd be happy to read anything that you guys could come up with. Thank you so much for watching, and get theorising, theorists, because it's going to be an interesting time next week when the next episode of Flash comes out. Soon I think I'm going to make a Supergirl theory, so maybe watch out for that, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Peace.